They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Blue Devils offense comes onto the field first today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's talk for just a minute about Duke. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that in the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Turning it on! That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. He breaks a tackle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll sneak it. And the Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but
Touchdown, Duke! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Hardy. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
That's reeled in. It's Hardy. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. He's got him. Oh, headed to the end zone. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Makes the catch. It's Tyler. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. Lowers those pads. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
The RPO, it's complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Mack. Here comes the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Caught near the sticks. It's Hardy. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Back to throw. It's Mack. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the red zone, looking for a man. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's got it. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Back to pass, it's Mack. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
That's caught. It's Strickland. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long.
That's a bad sign for the offense. You're trying to throw screen passes to try to negate the pass rush from the defense. That time, the pass rush even got home on a screen pass.
Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Eden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Ball State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Flips it out in the flat. Makes a man miss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Everybody wants chunk plays, and you need them, but this has been the epitome of efficiency.
No doubt. Take what the defense gives you. Sometimes it's okay to be patient. Sometimes it's okay not to push the ball down the field. The defense is giving the underneath stuff. The offense is taking it and moving the ball down the field really nicely.
The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Blue Devils lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Gives it on the option. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. And the Blue Devils back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulls and fires complete to the right.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to to push this winning streak to 5.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed they were, and now big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now this offense is back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt, but this offense would like him.
Wide open spaces. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Back to throw, it's Mack. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker, it's Strickland. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release by the QB. There he goes. Touchdown, Duke. And the stomping has commenced. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll go back to work on offense. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Mack. This time on target. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Steps away. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hardy. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Hardy. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Oh, they're after him. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. It's Mack. Mack's got it. And they're in for a touchdown late in this game.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He gets it in there again, scored the touchdown, got the 2. He's doing his part to mount the comeback. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.